Before this video begins, I'd like to give a huge thanks to my channel members, who you can see on screen now. Become a member by hitting the join button and get your name here among other awards today. Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 3. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 213. In today's episode we are taking a look at the Class ED Endurance, which is the 134 kill myself of twin ring Motegi. For that we need a D-class car, and it's a Japanese track, so you know what that means. It's time for some American car. Let's use the 1970 Dodge Challenger RT Hemi.
Hell yeah!
Hey, America, fuck yeah!
Pink. Let's go.
Also,
Hell yeah, Panther Pink. Hell yeah.
Let me get another beer, it will be fun.
So you can put a Dodge Viper competition motor in it or a 540 Hemi. We're not going to do either of those. I'm going to try and get the tyres to be bigger. Yes. We can make the rear tyres very, very slightly bigger. Let's do that. Oh shit. Actually, that's a point. Fuck the tyres. I just thought something which is far more of urgency with this car. I can get sports suspension good. Let's try not to make this car flop like a dog.
As long as the tyres are fucking wide as hell, you shouldn't really have to worry about what compound.
It's American. Anyways, 134 kilometers twin ring Motegi. Race 134 kilometers at the twin ring Motegi road course. How many sub 2 minutes laps can you complete? That's the plan.
But Emile.
None.
It's a 134 kill myself.
It is kill myself, yes.
Oh god, it's twinning full fucking hell.
I thought it said Horizon 3. It shouldn't say Horizon 3 anymore. It does. Ha! Started streaming 69 minutes ago. Anyway.
Huh.
Let me refresh and see if that changes it.
Punch
Nope,
up,
it's
we
still
taste-
not changed. Okay, never mind. Just... It's... Horizon.
Ignore it.
It's clickbait,
This
boys.
is
It's Horizon 3, even though I think the thumbnail shows Motorsport 3, so hopefully people realise the difference.
Yeah.
It's like when Forza Horizon 3 came out and Rhino immediately played Forza 3.
Yeah.
No, don't you mean 4?
No.
No. Because I'm pretty sure it came out when Rhino was doing his Forza 3 LP.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when Rhino played 3, like when 4 came out.
I'm being out-dragged by a Nissan Silvia, what the fuck? I thought this car was supposed to be American.
Yeah, it is. That's why it's...
Yeah, but it's like fucking many pounds.
It's brick.
Actually, it's probably like a lot lighter than my car.
You reckon?
That's not saying much.
Yeah, but caution, there is a difference. Your car engine is actually made to be good and not just a fucking big thing to put a brake.
Ironically, this car actually makes more power than his.
Yeah, but...
A lot more.
What? Yeah,
Oh,
because...
you motherfucker.
Yeah, because back in the days, it was just power.
Yeah, isn't
Ironically,
that the way you're supposed to do it?
No, you need to get actually, you know, enough torque and enough fuel efficiency, not just power.
ironically, the new Challenger is both longer and wider than the old one.
Yes.
And better.
No,
Better's subjective.
I mean, no, this one is obviously better because it has wood in the dashboard.
That is true.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that, sorry. If it has wood in it, it's automatically the greatest car of all time.
Yeah,
I
and
like how a
Forza-
Unless
Nissan
it's the Morris
Silvia is
Minor.
running away from a Dodge Challenger.
In Forza 7, the steering wheel is wood as well.
Oh god!
I think it was a different model in that game. I think... Isn't the Challenger in that game a Hemi and this one isn't?
Might be, I don't know. It was the Challenger was a Hemi in Forza 1, so that's all I know.
Well, this has 470 horsepower, which isn't very Hemi.
Well, I never heard of a Hemi that made 470 of a Dodge engine that made 470 horsepower.
Should we find out on this back straight? Hold on. 480 horsepower, sorry.
I mean, is it? wasn't Emile back in the day meant to be like the highest and better engine of
No,
the-
Hemi is literally just an engine design.
Yeah, but I mean,
They have the
don't
440s, which were bigger.
oh really?
Yeah, the 440 was bigger, but the Hemi made more power.
Yeah,
I'm assuming the
I'm-
440 probably made more torque.
Sort of.
I mean, wasn't back in the day just the power that was counting? Like, that's why they had the Emmy everywhere because hey, it's an Emmy, it's the best Dodge and all of that. And then they
Emmy
just
motor.
yeah, and then they just fucking kept using the name Emmy even though it's not hemispherical anymore.
So the brakes are a lot better than I'm expecting it to be, and the handling's far worse than I expected
Well-
it to be. I miss my Acura.
Well, the problem was they trademarked it when they decided to make the Hemi, but it isn't a Hemi.
Yeah.
Yours is
Yeah,
a Hemi,
because-
isn't it? Like an actual Hemi.
No,
No. Oh.
no.
I mean, isn't it the case like they actually built such a reputation when they were actually using an actual ME engine that they trademarked it so to keep the name and be like, hey, throwing that.
Hemi just refers to the head position, I think, or something.
No,
Combustion
ME
chambers.
yeah. It's actually about being hemispherical, basically alpha sphere.
Hmm.
That
Oh, going off, guys.
Later.
Alright,
And the new third generation Hemi, which is 2003 to now. It does
2003? What the fuck did it go in 2003?
Ram.
Oh.
Ram and the 300C.
Chargers.
300C.
Ram
Ha! Oh. Fine, fuck quicksand apparently. Sasaki can just fucking rallycross through the cunt.
Oh. That's a shame.
You take
Also,
the
you know what
Jimmy
it said about getting sub 2 minute laps?
Yeah.
I don't think the Challenger can do a sub 2 minute lap.
Yeah, it can.
not in this car.
Not when I'm getting 220s. So I've got to
No,
shave
it
20
can't.
seconds.
Not in this car. Anyway.
Just drive better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Goshen, can you get sub 220 lap?
Absolutely.
Do it then.
Alright.
Boot up whatever Forza you've got and try and get a sub 2 minute around here.
No, just go there in real life.
Well, you probably
I
can
would,
do
but
in
we
his
don't.
fucking modern car, you dick.
no. He has to get.
Considering
he
his
has
car's
to get
probably got
the
like
old
fucking
one.
305 tyres. And also suspension not made out of a fucking shopping cart.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you this, Emile. That is not the case.
What?
The tires that I have on my Challenger are tiny.
What are they?
245s.
Wow, tiny. I have 235s on this. My car has 205s IRL.
Well, I mean, try making.
The Subaru had 185s?
Try getting 400 horsepower
195.
down on 245 tires. It's not easy.
Try getting 55 horsepower on 155 tyres.
You're not. Listen. The 400 horsepower are just there for show. You're not meant to use them.
Ah, Azza, I've got a dirty little secret for you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I almost bought a Clio the other day.
Why?
Why?
Because it was cheap and it was really well looked after.
Which Clio to begin
Two.
with? Oh God, why?
Right. It was
Look, the
400
point is he
right,
didn't
hold
get
on,
one.
listen, hear me out. 400 quid. Right. Mark II Clio, 1.4. It had full Renault service history, and it was sold by an old person because she can't drive anymore. And she was the original owner.
Okay. I can get.
For
I can understand
425 quid. And it was a 5-door Clio as well, it looked weird.
It's still a
Fair
Clio.
that. No. Listen. I
Yes,
can get.
unfortunately, it is still a Clio.
Yeah. But listen, I can get.
That means you have something in common with Asa.
Hello,
Listen, No. Actually, you wouldn't have anything.
Elijah? Elijah?
Yeah, you wouldn't
Yeah,
have
Elijah.
anything in common. You wouldn't have anything in common with Forza because that Clio is actually not the shit spec one.
I know, this fucker had electric windows, woo.
Yeah. I mean, and let me guess, it didn't have fucking plastic bumpers.
No, it was
Right.
full colour bumpers, it was...
Yeah.
Even had
Yeah,
alloys on it. I can't remember if they were the
Yeah.
RSI alloys, they might have been.
Yeah, and as you said, it has a 1.4, so it has over 72 horsepower, and I don't know how many shit power did another car made.
As a second car?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I completely agree. As a second car, it's good. I mean, like if you want to get multiple people or all thing, you still have the fucking Honda because you can. It's actually somewhat big enough. But if you just want to fuck around, you got that thing. It's good enough too. Like, I mean, I'm not going to lie.
As I found
Like,
out recently with being without a car for 2 weeks, I need a car.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Emile, I'm not gonna lie. I'm from time to time looking to like shit cheap cars like fucking EJ3s or 106 or Saxors or shit like that, just to fuck around. Because I mean, the C4 is good, but I want something that I can trash around without giving a shit. Like I want something that if I touch something, I'm not going to be like fucking hell. That's going to cost a lot.
Import a Crown Vic.
Nah.
Import your mum.
Fuck me, I just realised how long this is gonna take.
Jesus.
I feel like,
How long?
unsurprisingly, the Dodge Challenger is the wrong car to take a Japanese track on with.
Him.
Well, unfortunately, it's not the Motegi Oval. It's the
Oh, hey,
Road
Angel's
Course, so.
just had me on Steam.
I also like how, according to this game, the Challenger is, like, far superior to the Charger Daytona.
Yeah.
And to be
Well, there
fair, it was either the Challenger or the Hemi Cuda. I went with the Challenger because I don't really care about the Hemi Cuda. And also,
Challenger-
I want to say there's like a random Plymouth event in Forza 4.
At least this Challenger has a road racing pedigree.
Yeah. I thought all these cars were like technically road races, sort of.
Well, this one participated in Trans Am, so.
Twin Bam! Wasn't this one of the cars for Touring Car Masters as well, or am I being stupid?
When are you not being stupid?
We'll see.
When I'm not selecting a Dodge Challenger to do twin ring Motegi, I guess I'm slightly smart.
What the fuck is
I
that?
mean, I couldn't get it in for season 1 because it's too powerful.
Oh.
Oh god! I just saw a thing. Fucking Jessica,
What?
Jessica as my Megan as in the traffic.
What?
Megan.
Jessica as my Megan in the traffic.
Oh. Nice.
Yes. Oh god!
Okay, Emile, you got more of a reason to play Euro Truck Simulator 2 whenever you see Ludo's Megane try and crash into it.
No, no. You don't realise how anal I am when it comes to Euro Truck.
Are you one of those people that are like simtards, but for even more boring game?
I like constantly have the damage record on the truck open. If it gets 1%, I immediately reload the save and try to deliver it again.
Emile, I'm just.
You irritate me.
I need to prepare myself for Christian crashes. What?
Emile, I'm the same. If I get any fucking damage, I reload until I don't have any.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
Yeah, but who gives a shit? It's a fucking
But in real life, trucks don't just get damage, whereas in Euro Truck,
Yeah.
apparently sometimes they do just end up with 1% damage, and it's not your fault. They just do it occasionally.
Yeah. Also fucking traffic is awful in fucking Euro Truck.
Yeah, they do like to switch lanes on you.
Yeah.
And I'm not being funny. If Ludo's anything like me, I ain't got time for the 56-mile-an-hour limiter.
Oh,
That shit gets yeeted off quick.
I mean, speed limiter.
I literally just turn off all the traffic shit and all the fines.
I mean, Emile, I'm going to be honest. One of my first thing in Euro Truck is like going to options, speed limiter off.
Yes.
So if I want to limit my speed, I mean, I
Yes.
limit it myself.
I just limit it to
Just-
whatever the speed limit on the road is, which usually is a lot higher than 56. So.
I mean, I'm going
but
to be
there
honest.
was that time where I was just driving around England and I needed to get from place to place quite quickly, so I might have driven the truck without a trailer and got to about 130 or something ridiculous. And that was just terrifying because there's corners on motorways.
Emile, I'm going to tell you something. I may have done like over 100 kph in France with the fucking trailer.
Nice.
Fucking idiot.
I mean, I'm not sure I can find the. Also, I'm not sure I can find the fucking picture, but I once fucking flipped my car in an interchange in Italy because the truck I went way too far and the fucking truck went fucking.
Let me just put it this way. I now know the racing lines in the route between Grimsby to Manchester on the motorway. Let's just put it that way.
Unfortunately, that involves knowing something about both Grimsby and Manchester.
I can just see, I can just see Emile turning into fucking Jerry Reed from Smoking the Bandit.
That was my favourite. It's one of my favourite Xbox Ahoy lines ever.
Look.
Oh, that's
skate.
He was like, "Oh, there's Grimsby on that map. I've been here a few times in this game. You can't be as bad as it sounds."
It is.
It is. Yeah. I don't live there, but I should know.
I mean, don't you live like in
Near
the area of the?
Yeah, somewhere near.
Yeah. I mean, Emile, to be honest,
I have to commute into it quite often.
I mean, Emile, to be honest, I don't live near there, but I for some reason went over there in Google Maps, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That was a mistake, wasn't it?
You're a mistake.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, what the fuck is this place? It's not even on fucking Earth. That looks like fucking shit.
Let's just put it this way: where I work, I once got messages from my parents, and they were like, "Ring me." So I was like, "Okay, whatever." I rang, and it was my mother, and she's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, why?" And she was like, "Oh, there's been a stabbing at your work." I was like, "Yeah, it's the 6th one this month." And she was like, "Yeah, I know, but like, you stepped down to this concert." I was just like, "Just telling me it happens all the time. It's fine."
Wait, so people stab themselves at your
Oh
work?
god, yeah. Oh, there's stabbings outside all the time. There's usually a forensic tent in the car park.
Oh, that's why you work there.
You think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? I'm not.
No one does, Emile. No one does. That's wishful thinking for you, Emile. We all know your work is shit.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
what's the next Let's Play after this is done? We're deliberating at the moment. Well, I say we. I'm deliberating at the moment. I'm almost certain I know what the next big one is. I don't know if we're going to do a few little ones or not.
I mean, Sam, the thing is, what
did I ask for your fucking opinion, Frenchie?
I don't give a shit. The thing you don't know is that England is like stabbing country.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I know. Yeah. America is shooty country, England is stabby country, and France is autistic country.
Gran Turismo 5 is either the next big one or it's going to be the one after the next big one. Potentially. I'm not 100% decided there. I will say, if you're looking forward to a 100% Gran Turismo 5 run, I'm not going to give you it.
Yeah, go watch Rhino.
I will do a spec. That is where my limit is drawn, because I don't... might do B spec at some... CSA I don't want to do 100. I might do 100, but do not count on it. A spec is the only thing I'm going to be interested in at first. I might revisit and do B, but in all honesty, I'm not really...
Are you going to do like the little extra events too?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Emile,
so you get to drive a NASCAR.
Emile, didn't you...
I have to drive NASCAR a few times because there's a few races involved in NASCARs in the main career as well.
Yeah.
Emile, didn't you say that Boost was going to do B-Spec?
Yeah, I wasn't being entirely serious. I don't know how serious he was being.
Well, then we should make him do B-Spec anyways, because he's a pile of garbage.
Yeah. That's his job.
Oh no, we should make Ludo do B-Spec.
Oh no.
What I will say is there is a definitive list. There's at least 3 I want to get done next year, and I know what they are.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If Emile actually post live comment on my thing, I will do it.
Oh, I'll be there. If I decide to outsource B-specing, I will be there while someone B-specs. But I'm not like doing it
Beast.
personally.
No. Listen, don't do it live. Just do post commentary and just random shit there and there like Rhino did. Because even if Rhino did respect,
But the
as far as I
I
remember, he didn't comment all the way through.
yeah, there is a definitive 3 games I want to get done next year, and I know that for a fact. Vice City,
Oh yeah, basically.
Motorbike.
Also, you want what's talking of Vice City and all? Did you see that fucking Hugo fan did Liberty City stories recently?
Yeah,
No one cares.
I'm halfway through watching the cutscene run. I'm also
Yeah.
He finally got
Yeah,
to
I-
last Venturis in the Chaos run for me, which was fun. Let's just
Oh,
say
God,
Monster had an interesting things happen to it.
Oh, good God.
I
Oh, God,
tried
I
playing
need-
Monster with inverted gravity and zero gravity, and that's what you had to do. But yeah, no. Vice City, whatever the next big game is, which I'll break it, it's either Forza 4 or GT5, one of those two. I'm fairly certain it's going to be Forza
Whichever.
4, but I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
fully on that one yet.
It's the 2 racing games I love and grew up on.
Yes,
Nice.
and Juiced. Juiced needs to be
Oh.
done next year, because Juiced is fun.
Yeah. Didn't you like
Juice is
try?
next LP.
We tried to
confirmed.
do Juiced and I lost $60,000 racing Peugeot 206s, so that's why you never saw that one. It was possibly the best recording session we've had though. It was hilarious.
So you know something about Juice?
Mm.
Recently, as I talk about PSP, so I dug up my old PSP, got it charged because it was out of battery, and I put it up, and suddenly game launched, and what is it? It's fucking Juice for PSP.
Nice.
You know something fun about Skate 3?
What?
There's races you can do, and there's checkpoints in them. But in order to finish the race, you don't have to pass through all the checkpoints.
Great.
So you can just fucking cheese your way through everything.
That's
Is
how,
it- Midnight Club 3?
no.
Isn't it? No, wait.
No, something
Was
far worse than Midnight Club 3 had that system. I believe it was called...
Yeah, Skate 3.
No. What was the name of that
Um,
game again? Big Rigs!
Yes.
Big Rigs had
Uh,
that system.
Wait, no, you had to do all the checkpoints.
No,
in the
you
ring.
didn't.
Wait, you only
Well,
had...
you really
Anyone?
didn't if you decided to do that thing where you just go in reverse, go in circles, and then eventually the game just classes you as winning after, like, you hit max speed.
That
Yeah,
game was...
that's how Formula 1 works.
I mean,
Yes.
you win if you lose anyway, so it don't matter.
In big rigs, you win if you lose.
Also, Sam, please don't say Formula 1 again, because it might be that I have to wake up way too freaking early tomorrow.
Oh,
because-
boo-hoo! You don't
Because-
have to fucking watch the Formula 1 race. That's your prerogative to
Yeah,
make,
we're gonna watch
buddy.
BTCC like men.
Yeah,
I'm-
we're fucking men. I may be an American, but at least I understand
Nah,
that F1 is
I'm
complete
joking.
garbage.
F1's fine.
Hey, Emile, listen. I will also watch fucking BTCC because I love.
If you stay awake long
watching
enough, the
it.
guy uploads the videos at like 11 PM.
Yeah, I mean, what wasn't there?
Fucking cunt.
I mean, I was there last time for the first 2 races. I will be at least there for the first 2 races too. And then I will see who fucking won the championship since it's the last fucking round.
We all know who's gonna fucking win the championship.
Jason Plateau, yes, we know.
No, Plato isn't. Plato's not even close.
I mean,
Andrew
le-
Gordon.
It's one of it's either Jordan or Turkington, maybe Camish, but depends if the Honda decides to live. Yeah, I saw they uploaded the 05 Jap GP.
Fucking. It won't be Camish. It will be Camish's eyebrows.
Yes. I don't really like Forza Careers. I mean, I can understand why you wouldn't like the Forza Careers. I will say Forza 4 is the slightly more entertaining career mode because there is more to do. There's track days and autocross and shit like that.
Autocross is actually kind of fun.
Yeah, Forza 4
Autocross
has
but difficult.
more to it in terms of career mode. I would actually probably argue Forza 4's event list is superior to GT5's event list because GT5 has very weird events. I.e. like the Gallardo Cup where you just buy a Gallardo to do one race and that's it. So.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
The other issue we're gonna have with
It does seem
GT5
here,
is
I
I'm
could probably
essentially
skip that.
running blind. So.
Hmm.
Granted, some of
Yeah,
this
it's
is
probably
blind
going
because
to
I've
be-
never played through the full event list before, but Forza, you relatively know what you're going to do. Gran Turismo's a lot different. Gran Turismo does, apart from GT6, which actually had a pretty concise way of doing races, i.e. there's performance point limitations and shit, GT5 doesn't really do that.
No, some of them. I thought there was some. No, wait, no, never mind. I'm.
Oh
No,
wait.
I remember
No, in
cheesing the early
GT5.
fucking B spec race with the fucking Red Bull.
In GT5, it was more so just certain events had, you know, vehicle
Sorry.
limitations.
Restrictions.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's true. You can in GT5 you can actually enter with the fucking bonus car if you get a special the collector edition, even though they
I
are
only have
overpowered.
Academy, so.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I'm the kind of dumb that bought the fucking both the collector
Hello.
edition of GT5 and the anniversary edition of GT6.
yeah, but Gran Turismo 5 had one big glaring issue.
What?
More so than the event list and the amount of cars. It was the fact that it actually had required vehicles that were required for certain events locked in the fucking used car dealership.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, that yeah. Oh
Namely
god.
the Formula
Pickup
Gran
truck.
Turismo.
Wait. You can get the FGT. Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
Can you not
I
just use the
remember-
Ferrari
You-
GT for
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
No,
No,
you
no, no,
can't.
no. You can't use the Ferrari Formula 1. It has to be the Formula Gran Turismo.
Can you use the
So you-
Ferrari Formula 1 for the endurance races?
I think it can, but the problem there is it changes the opponents from what they would normally be. Like for example, say 24 Hours of Le Mans would probably be, you know, your GT cars and Le Mans Pro
OMP.
Tours. It would change them to just a one-make race for F1 Ferraris.
Right.
And you know that FIFA of the running the AI F1 Ferraris with the OP. And you
The
just do it-
F1 Ferraris at Daytona during the Gran Turismo 5 prologue was pretty fun, even though the cars were 10 miles apart. Gran
that-
Turismo did a really good
That's a
job with
potential
pack
thing I need
racing.
to LP for Roger as well.
What?
Prologue,
GT5
because it's technically better than GT5.
I
Well,
really
you
love
could
the.
do Well, you could do it before.
Yeah, I
Gran
think
Turismo
that's the
5.
plan, because the thing is GT5, contrary to what you might believe, GT5 is not actually a long game.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
to be
it's not a long game. It's just that you know, some of the events can be
Team is fucking
way too
useless.
difficult for that.
I mean, the thing with GT5 is not long by itself, but it's grindy as fuck to get some cars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, if you want a nice little comparison, GT5, I think we've worked out to 89 episodes? And this is
Yeah,
on
but-
213.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the main problem
Forza 4's
there-
breaking 300, I hope you know that.
Hell yeah!
Actually,
Hell
do
yeah.
you want to know a fun little fact?
What?
Yeah.
Now that we're on 213, technically by the time this goes out, this game now equates for 10% of everything on this channel.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And I've been there for a good chunk of it.
And this channel's been around for
Unfortunately.
5 years, so that gives you an idea of how long this fucking game is.
I mean, talking about GT5 and all, I think when Rhino did actually GT5, a lot of the streams he did were actually for fucking grinding to get the cars he needed for doing the final.
Yeah, but he
thing.
mostly grinded for B-spec shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he
A-spec
did-
you don't have to grind as much for. I mean, granted you still have to grind, but nowhere near as badly.
Yeah. I think as much as the grind for spec is something like, uh, Inferno said, like getting the fucking Formula car. I mean, like if you're not lucky and you don't get quickly, you have to fucking make the used car dealership renew all of the fucking time until you get it.
The other thing as well with GT5 is the license goes a long way to upping your level significantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, on my
Oh,
casual
yeah.
on my casual profile, I got to like level 40, and I didn't even touch the career. So. That's my casual 2.0 profile, I should say. I had a casual 1.0 on a slim PS3, which did not go very well. The last I remember for that game is I wasted all my money on upgrading a Suzuki Capsino to fucking race mod because I wanted the achievement.
I mean, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Race mods were diabolical in that game as well.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Although I will say
mean-
one saving grace for GT5 and Inferno, you
What?
might be able to help you.
Yeah.
Because I have the Academy Edition, does that technically just unlock all the DLC cars for every profile you play on?
I think so.
Right.
If you use that thing, I think so.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that even though the servers are no longer online, you should.
Oh, I've got all the
should
codes
still
and
have
everything, it's
access
all
to it.
already redeemed. I'm just saying, when I start a new account on there,
eh,
will it give me the cars?
Emile, to be honest, I think it should, because I think I actually bought some DLC for GT5, and when I had to redo my account because I fucked up when there was a hack, I actually got my DLC back.
Yeah.
So since it's part of your fucking edition, you should have it.
Yeah, because that can probably help us through further at the early stage.
I mean, does the edition you have like have the fucking special cars and shit like that? I know if I remember well, you had like the fucking Nissan that cast to the Nürburgring 24 hour. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I will say. But like I think, I mean, I'm not sure you had like the Chrome line or whatever thing was for the correct-
it's literally just base Academy Edition.
Yeah.
And my GT6 is a base day one. I actually bought GT6 on day one, fun little fact.
Oh.
Why?
God, you're an idiot.
Why?
Because it was
Shut up,
£30.
Okay,
up.
that makes sense.
Bear in mind,
Shut
like
up.
a base
That
level
made sense.
new game in the UK should be 55 quid. It was 30 quid for whatever reason, so I was just like, fuck this, I'm buying that. And then like I went in the
Hey.
store like the next day, or I went to other places the next day and it was like £42. I was like, hey.
Listen, I actually did worse than Emile. I bought it day one, but I bought the fucking anniversary edition.
I think I only ever pre-ordered a few games, but I bought day one. What did I buy day one? I bought GT6 day one. I bought episodes from Liberty City GTA from day one. I remember that. I remember waking up very early for that. What's that?
Why?
Well, I bought a few other games day one. Pre-order stuff, I don't pre-order anything other than Forza games now, because I pre-ordered Project Cars. And that turned me off trusting anyone ever again to deliver a good game. Ever.
I mean, Emile, I can feel you. I did that too. Like
I paid
was like,
£50 for that. The worst bit is, I pre-ordered it on the final day it was pre-ordered. If I had just waited an extra day and saw the reviews, I'd know it'd been shit and just not to bother with it.
I mean, were you like me? Like you saw what they say it will be, and we were like, hey, it's gonna be fun. We're going to do
Actually,
some
anyways,
shit,
I just want to point out, those of you who think I'm an idiot for buying GT6 day one, I would like to point out another game I bought day one.
What is it?
Forza Horizon 2 Xbox 360. I was there day one for that. Do you know that I don't regret that one either, because that game is a fucking banger. I love Horizon. I love how awful
because the
it
money.
is.
Okay,
I need
Emile,
to
I have
LP
a
that
sug-
game. That game needs to happen at some point.
Good
Okay,
God.
is that gonna be our next LP then?
Emile,
You see, the problem is I'm currently really trying to rack my head. Do I want to just go balls deep in Forza 4 next year? Or do I want to have a nice easy year where we do GT5 and then we can do a bunch of other random shit in between?
Honestly, I like the idea of GT5 more because this is such been a long LP. It'd be nice to have a break.
You know the funny thing, Forza 4 doesn't, on paper, Forza 4 does not feel as long as this. Because Forza 4 doesn't have a lot of the fucking Euro Tour, North American Tour, Asian Tour. A lot of Forza...
It actually has...
The first 136 episodes of Forza 4 are all like unique events, like fucking Nissan Fairlady Club and one make race for the Suzuki SX4 of all cars.
Emile, I have a question. Is Horizon 2 for 360 actually worth it?
Horizon 2 360?
Yeah.
Buy it super cheap, yes. Do not pay more than £10 for it. It is worth like a $5 though, because it is... There's the infinite money glitch which makes it hilarious. And it's...
Yeah, I mean, I asked that because since I still don't have an Xbox One, that's the only version I can get.
The funny thing is, it's not... It is a downgrade, don't get me wrong. But it's not... It's not nearly as bad as people would like you to believe it is. It's bad, don't get me wrong. It's not a good port. It's a bloody awful port. But...
Yeah, but is it still somewhat fun?
It's an awful good port. It's like The Crew on Xbox 360, which I've never played, but I've seen images of that. And it looks... I want it, because it looks retarded.
I mean, what you say actually mostly puts me into wanting it, because, like, with the infinite money glitch, like, you can get every fucking car and have fun with them.
Oh, yeah.
And then yeah.
And the game has some unique cars to it as well. It has, like, the base model Ford Fiesta.
Yeah, so, and if I remember well, they never fucking fixed the glitch in 360.
My favourite thing about the Xbox 360 version is the car preview pictures are amazing. Because, for the Fiestas and stuff like that, they just use the Forza Horizon 1 models. But for, like, the McLaren P1 and stuff, they use the Xbox One models, so, like, they all look shiny compared to, like, these other cars, which just look like shit, and then you, like, pull them out in the garage and realise, like, they don't look all that different. It's good fun.
You know what?
360 got the Fast and Furious DLC. Ironically enough, there was a bunch of cars that were exclusive, like fully exclusive, like the Lotus Carlton and the Lotus Esprit to Horizon 2 360, but eventually they made it over to the Xbox One version. So you got to preview some of the cars early, technically. But yeah, no, it's a fascinating game. It has the worst finale of any Horizon game I've ever played.
So you say less than £10 it's worth it?
Is this the pit entry?
Let me check how much £10 is in fucking euro money. Sorry, 1 cent.
Oh, I see. I see what you did.
Yeah, is that the pit entry?
Yeah.
Right, I need to slow down to get into it then.
Why do you have to... you don't need... Slowing down is for pussies.
Ironically enough, I could probably have got away without pitting, but the rest of the AI is going to pit eventually anyway, so it's not
okay, let's check eBay for the Horizon 2. For the...
Good job, AI.
Yeah, I for some reason, people complain about fucking Forza 7 doesn't have pit animation. Fucking Forza 3 doesn't have pit AI. It just breaks. And also this wheel wobble shit, which I always find hilarious.
Okay, so everything...
No, that's just regular American things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wheel weights.
That's...
It just shakes uncontrollably.
Why the fuck are
The
people...
guy has a fucking panic attack in the middle of...
Yeah.
So, why the fuck are fucking people selling Horizon 2 360 for like 60 euros, 40 euros, 20
Because
euros?
no one bought it new, so they've probably still got like new copies fucking sealed and ready to roll.
Yeah, it's not worth that much at all.
No.
I
Hey,
know.
Chaser.
I know. I mean, let me check if in my local game shop it is for somewhat cheap. Because eBay tried to inflate the fucking price from time to time. Okay, video games.
I know it's cheap at sex.
I know
mean,
it's cheap at sex.
yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, the problem is I don't have that shop near me, and I'm actually
I'll buy
not.
you a copy and ship it over.
I mean, you know, there's one big problem I think is that Xbox 360 isn't like fucking region compatible shit.
No,
Doesn't
they're
have-
regional locked.
Oh wait,
We're in
I
PAL
forgot.
region, you dongle.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm fucking drunk. I cannot use my brain.
Drunk is not an excuse for being retarded.
I'm French.
There you
a good
go.
enough reason. That's a good enough reason.
But yes, no, we
That's-
share Gran Turismo 2
I mean, that's
soundtracks.
basically
You
the
should
same
feel
as-
my pain. That fucking
I mean, that's-
BK4 shitpost, by the way, is the most accurate fucking thing he's ever done, and it's great.
Yeah,
Japanese soundtrack.
American soundtrack, and then all of a sudden the
There's
fucking
the,
Fatboy Slim song. Do you know what the best bit about that Fatboy Slim song is?
God damn it, 20 euros on my fucking closest fucking gameplays.
I don't get how they managed to fuck up the soundtrack to that game. Or rather, I don't know how many they managed to fuck that song up. Because I've listened to the original song and it sounds nothing like that song.
I mean, Emile, is that the only good thing that Euro got out of fucking Horizon? I mean, GT2,
We got Manson,
like,
Take It Easy Chicken, which is the greatest Gran Turismo song ever.
yeah, but isn't it like the fucking intro that we got better than the rest?
No,
That's
we
all?
got a better GT3 intro, we did not get a better GT2 intro. Our
Wait,
GT2
it-
intro was diabolical.
Oh wait,
Because
didn't
we got a
get the
remix of the Cardigan song, not the actual proper version.
Wait, that's a remix?
Yes!
Oh god, okay, forget what I was going to
Whereas the
say.
American version gets the proper intro.
Wait, the American version.
USA.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. We got a better fucking GT1 soundtrack than you did.
I mean, yeah,
We actually
the
do
Euro
because we got more feeder. And as we all know, more feeder makes a better game.
You wanna know the best thing? Wanna know the best thing about it? I still listen to the fucking GT1 car dealership soundtracks from time to time. Because
Oh,
I'm
Why?
not mad about the GT1 soundtrack in all honesty.
no, you wanna know the best out of it? I actually want to fucking like. If I one day got into fucking Honda dealership, just pop out the fucking Honda dealership music from GT1.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, hey, I'm in this dealership. Poof.
Do you know what I have to this day, and it's
What?
an incurable disease? I think I'm gonna die of it one day.
What?
Every time I see a Ford
Mum.
Cougar on the road, I just get South City theme from Gran Turismo 2 playing in my head, and I don't know why. It's uncontrollable, it hurts.
You asshole, you monster,
Also, I found
you
something out the other
maniac.
day.
What?
Fun fact for you all.
Yeah.
The Ford Cougar is not actually its intended name. It is actually supposed to be the Mercury Cougar. That was the original one. It wasn't just something shitty rebadged. They actually made the Mercury Cougar for the Americans in mind and just brought it over here for no reason. To the point where it's actually built in America for the first, like, year, and then they realised that's a bad idea because Americans can't build cars, so they built them in Germany instead. Although
I mean-
Germans and Americans are about as competent as each other. Hello, water-cooled fucking alternators. Which is
That's
a
the stupid.
stupid idea!
That is
Yeah,
the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Emile, America, Germany knows how to build German cars and that's all.
Actually, ironically enough, I looked at the where the Mercury Cougar was built. It's
Yeah,
built
oh god.
in Detroit, I believe, of all places. More specifically,
God.
it's built in the factory which is known for two things.
Closing down?
No, it built the Mercury Cougar, the original ones, and the Ford F-150, which is built in 1948, and that is one of the two vehicles they built there, and that's it. It was not built in the same place they built Ford Contours for whatever reason. By the way, Ford
Oh,
Contour
God.
is a great
Oh,
car.
God.
Who invented
Oh,
the
God,
LS,
God.
bitch? Fuck you, LS. LS is shit.
Oh god, I actually, Emile, there is one thing.
Scotian, yeah, vouch for me here.
Huh?
Who needs LS when you've got Rover V8?
I mean,
am
Emile has a point.
Right. Sean, sweetheart, you've heard of LS swapped Porsches. There is a guy in the UK selling a Rover V8 swapped Porsche 944, and that man is my hero. Because I don't know what possessed the man to look at a Porsche 944 and go, you know what, this 210 horsepower engine's great. Let's replace it with a 160 horsepower V8 from the 60s.
Emile, you wanna know something?
Mhm.
You know the place they built the fucking Ford Kuga?
Mm.
It's like 48 minutes away from me.
Oh, the German one?
Yeah!
Nice. That isn't a man, it's a mental invalid.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. So, Hubnut.
Also talking about, I fucking need to watch those last Upton video about, I can't remember what they are about because I'm wrong, but they seem to be fair.
Oh, Emile.
Mm.
I drive cars as.
Yes, I
opening
saw,
Q&A.
Shut the fuck up. She lives in a house that looks like my grandparents. She actually has the same dog statue that my grandparents have.
She looks like a
She's
grandparent.
my perfect woman.
Emile likes grandmas, confirmed.
But she doesn't look like a grandmother, she just dresses like a grandmother.
Emile likes grandmas.
She's a
Which is
wonderful, beautiful, bubbly redhead. There you go.
Nothing's beautiful about redheads.
Oh, fuck off. Get out of my damn
Yeah.
circle.
Hey, listen.
Look at Azza. Look
Get
at
out.
Azza.
He's not a
Damn
redhead,
circle.
he's ginger. There's a difference.
Is there
Listen,
a fucking
listen,
difference?
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
Men are
listen,
gingers, women are redheads.
Yeah, I agree with Emile. My fucking crush got a red color and I fucking and yes,
Oh, God.
red are the yes. What Emile?
Sorry.
What is it?
I just have
fucking
this
cunt?
image of her walking to her Twingo while you masturbate violently behind
No,
her.
Emile,
What the fuck?
Emile! What the
Em-
fuck?
Emile. She doesn't have
What?
Clio 4.
She's got a
She
Clio,
doesn't
hasn't
have. Yeah, Clio 4.
God fucking
God.
damn it. That's like
I-
the exact opposite of sexually appealing.
I mean, at least it's a more recent one, so it's well equipped. I mean, I look inside once it actually have good equipment like a touchscreen and shit like that. So at least there is that.
That's
It's
how
not
they
the fucking-
appeal to the people who buy them.
I mean, if I have to
The
vote for
Nissan
her,
Qashqai has a screen in it. That doesn't make you want one.
yeah. I mean, if I have to.
I want to get a car. Why? Because it has a fucking screen in
To
it.
be fair, I was kinda
Yeah, I
glad
won't be
that-
able to use, 'cause-
I mean, to be fair, I bought my car because I had the screen in it, and I wanted the screen instead of the standard dashboard.
I mean, listen.
I mean-
Emile, listen. She has a good reason to get a Renault. She works for Renault. She has rebates on them.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
that makes sense.
We almost
I mean,
got a
but
Ford
is
it
Ranger-
really worth
we
the
almost got a
Clio,
Ford
though?
Ranger for a rebate. once.
I mean, to be honest, for the fucking driving she does, the Clio is good enough. Like, as far as I know, she goes to work, to school, and to her parents, and to go like see guys in town and shit like that. Not that much more.
Wait, did you just say our parents?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
I mean,
Her
It's
Her
not
parents, don't you mean
incest,
her-
don't try and make the connection.
I mean, to be honest.
No,
as
don't
far
say
as
I
know-
mean after that. You just agree, nod your head, and walk off. You don't say I mean, because that means you're trying to justify incest now. Just pointing out.
Are you
Just
Luno?
Just pointing
Is
out.
there something you're not telling
just
us?
pointing out. The
What?
TRE
I
YouTube channel does not condone incestual behaviour.
I mean,
However, it does make for a
Only
good.
Ludo.
However,
Okay,
However,
okay.
however,
Wait.
However.
No.
However.
Emile,
it does make for a good porn plot every now and again.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
listen. Since I'm drunk, I made my
No, you're making these
Stop
worse
using
for
being
yourself.
drunk as an excuse!
No,
Yeah.
Stop!
Right.
Shut the fuck up, both of you.
Right.
All of you, shut the fuck up.
Right. Listen,
No.
listen. I just want to point out, Ludo, I'm gonna give you a chance of redemption here, okay?
But
A wings of redemption.
You said, right? You said our parents. Sam mistook that as saying you two had the same parents. You
No.
then proceeded to say, I mean, which does not help your cause. And then proceeded to say after that, you're drunk. Now, I'm not being funny. You're not digging yourself out a hole here. You're actually digging yourself into it.
I know, Emile. Let me just say it with letters so you can get the word I meant. H.
We know what you
I
meant,
know what
Ludo.
the fuck you meant.
I'm not.
I wouldn't.
She's not my sister.
This is a fucking train wreck.
My mother's my sister.
My mother's my sister.
No, shut
That's how
up.
it works in.
How
Ludo,
it
are
works
you
in
sure you're not
GTA
from
3.
West Virginia / Alabama?
No,
We just Ludo's just start waving the Confederate flag.
you know, fuck you all.
LGBTQI, everybody. I've actually seen that full acronym, and it's even worse than you'd expect.
Isn't it like quit balls or something?
Yeah, LGBTIIQ2P2 plus or something like that.
Wait, they
They should-
fucking changed it?
No,
They should
Tumblr's
just-
got its own version, and there's like 15 letters to it.
Fuck Tumblr. No one gives a fuck about
They
Tumblr
like
anymore.
include
They don't serve
pansexual,
fucking porn.
demisexual, all that shit in there.
They should just change it to everyone and just have the fucking flag of cross.
They need to have. Why can't we just have Braun on the pride flag?
Yeah, there you go. Braun got traded to SmackDown, I'm not happy.
That's bullshit.
Telling me, I wanted to see him with that
It's-
beautiful Universal Championship.
Yeah, not the fucking downgraded Intercontinental.
I don't mind the Intercontinental one, but Braun's like, the problem with Braun is he's above IC and US, and he hasn't actually had either of them yet.
Hmm.
He's only held tag champs, which makes no sense.
Because Braun's a god.
And you know, Tumblr for the porn clips.
Who is this?
It's a guy.
Hello, Alcoholics Anonymous.
Hey, look, it's Jason Plato's #1 fan.
Fuck you. I'm not a fan of Plato. I only liked him in like
Pit
now.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Pit now.
fuck. I don't know if they're gonna pit or not. I kind of hope they do.
I mean, I only liked fucking Plato in old Top Gear and in Fifth Gear because it was fun there. At some point.
We don't know how, but he was.
Yeah, I mean that's because they didn't put him in a fucking race car, trying to win a championship and being a fucking cunt. I mean, to be honest, Plato. Plato looks like a guy that likes cars, but I don't know how to drive them correctly. So it's good to do drive tests because he has to drive them, like just to show
Yeah,
them.
but Tiff Dell's a
So-
better driver than he is.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. Tiff is actually the best, the superior one.
Again, that clip of Tiff falling around a Ford Puma within an inch
Yeah,
of its life.
I know what clip you mean since I actually found it for you last time, where he fucking spins out and all, and fucking Jeremy and whatever the guy was.
That's the most hideous car you can ever have in your rearview mirror.
Yeah.
That fucking
And-
Mugen Integra is such a awful car.
It makes Emile want to kill himself, like me.
Yeah, didn't actually Mugen put a fucking ugly body kit on it? Like,
Yeah, it's got like, I don't know, I can see why they did it for practical purposes, but for the purposes of my eyesight, it's not good.
yeah. I mean, Mugen was like, hey, that's aerodynamic and shit.
Yes, I'm in
And
position 3 because I pit, thinking they'd also pit. This apparently was a bad move.
Uh-oh.
They might pit towards... I don't know. I don't know how dumb Forza AI is. They did pit at the last endurance race. So in theory, they should pit at this one. Either that or they're all going to run out of fuel at the end.
Oh, imagine if that happened.
That would be fantastic.
It'd be like that one episode in fucking Rhino's NASCAR playthrough where everyone just ran out of fuel on the final lap and he was able to get victory.
Either way, even if we lose, this is going on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
I'll just re-record. Oh, I'll just redo this later in an actually good car. Yeah, believe it or not, everybody, the Dodge Challenger is a bad idea for twin ring Motegi.
Yeah.
Jeez, are you taking a car that can only go in straight lines around a track? that
Well, he
has,
can go around
like,
corners, it just struggles. It's like a fat person at Weight Watch, or a fat person like running a marathon. They can do it, just not very well.
It's like watching a pillow run.
I'm sure anime fans have much experience with that.
Oh, goodbye.
Who died?
I don't know.
Ludo.
Of course.
Did he like
Fucking
drown
Frenchie.
himself or something like vodka?
Boy.
I don't know what he drinks actually. I think he's
Beer.
yeah, he's the typical.
Like a pussy.
Yeah. I drink white spirit.
I drink so I don't remember, but I always...
That's a good
Forget.
idea.
I drink to forget, but I always remember.
You ain't drinking enough.
I drink to forget, but I always remember to beat Sam with a shovel.
Hey, you know what makes it
Come on,
funny?
for fuck's sake, the lead guy's got a Subaru Legacy with the H6. That should have ran out of fuel like 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Exactly 2 years ago. Not a day before or after.
Torsion beam front, solid live axle rear. Totally gonna win Trans Am races with that. Scotia, was the Challenger ever successful?
I think so. It's famous.
Yeah, but isn't it just famous for being in Vanishing Point?
There we go.
Challenger.
Challenger.
Wait until the Forza AI do a GT form. Hell yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be lovely.
The problem is, I'm catching. I'm just not catching enough. But also, I've got to figure out what I'm supposed to do when I actually do catch them, because it takes forever to overtake in this. But yeah, no, I think the lead car's a Subaru Legacy, so technically that should have ran out of fuel already.
Yeah.
The car behind it's a Nissan Silvia, and that should have been carjacked by a fanboy long ago as well. So. That's a premium car in Gran Turismo 5, isn't it, actually?
Mm-hmm.
You're a premium car.
We've got to remember, guys, the S15 in Forza's bad. The model looks the same as it
Something.
does in real life. I have never understood. I've seen the pictures, and I still don't understand what the problem with the S15 model is. It looks
Yeah, I don't-
fine.
No, you have to complain about something, Emile. Don't you
Don't get me
understand?
wrong.
This is the internet.
I can notice some issues with it, but I notice more issues with the Gran Turismo 6 model, which everyone says is the accurate model. So... And the best bit is, the last time someone tried to argue with me on it, they sent me a picture of a Sylvia, and it was a fucking modified Sylvia. So I'm like, what are you trying to do? I'm sorry, Forza doesn't care about your shitty JDM cars anymore. I apologise, but Pit, please, be good to me. Be good to me. You fucking cunts. I don't think they are, you know. I don't think they're fucking. Unless they're gonna do a fucking Gran Turismo and just pit on the last lap like a bunch of fucking dullards. In theory, they should run out of fuel.
You'd like to think.
Because every single time when I tried to do an endurance fully, the tank almost ran out. Well, basically did run out at the end. So, in theory, they should have run out of fuel, but I don't know. Had a slightly melted NSX, and the 997 911s had slightly high-angled headlights. Yeah. Maybe I just only noticed car models being bad when they're like Test Drive 6 levels of awful.
Okay, the Challenger was ran once in 1970 and finished 4th.
You fucking lied to me. You said this would be good. I'm blaming you for this solely for no reason.
Welcome to my world, Scotian.
Is it because I
Except
picked the
it was
wrong
my
fucking
fault.
Challenger? Should I pick? No, it was fine, Ludo. It was funny. I didn't give a shit.
No, yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
You made this fucking stream somewhat entertaining.
Good banter. Banter.
I mean, it had to be fucking. It had to have something to do with it, because Sam Motegi is on this on the fucking name of the Strait of Lime Rock, so.
Please pit, you fucking bunch of wankers.
I mean, for a car that was like thrown together last minute and managed to finish 4th in one season. It's pretty.
Oh, okay. Don't drive, you fucking moron. Get Uber Eats. Is it bad every time I see them go up to that corner and they like turn slightly right, I get slightly excited? It would be funnier for the video if they do run out of fuel though. Like you said, in theory they should. In practice, I don't know.
Ludo, don't pull a fucking Jeff
Don't.
Hardy.
Yeah, don't.
Don't pull a
No
Jeff Hardy.
seriousness.
Yeah, he got stopped for DUI again.
Oh yeah. I like Matt's fucking response to it. He was just like, yeah, he's my brother and I
Sounds
love
like
him,
Jeff.
but like, there's only so many times we can try and help him at this point. And yeah.
Sucks because they are fucking amazing wrestlers.
Oh yeah, Jeff can still
I love
do
them.
his shit.
I love them. Fucking, I forget who it
Even when
was.
he's
One of the
getting
Hardy
fingered by
brothers.
Randy Orton.
I mean, what?
Oh, did you not see that?
No.
He like, you know, he's got those ear like extended.
Oh, that!
Yeah, he like fingered
Yeah, I
them
saw
and
that.
pulled him apart and shit.
Oh, I bet you want to do that to some people.
No, I'm fucking disgusted by that shit.
Well, you want to fucking tombstone me on a bunch of fucking thumbtacks like Undertaker did to Mankind.
Sure. I'm not into facial defamation though. That's a bit
I thought
too
that
far.
would be like your... Oh, you have limits?
Sure.
I didn't know this.
It's like I don't want to watch someone be ripped apart by dogs.
Fair point.
Yes, you do.
No, I really don't. That looks fucking painful. Unless they go for the throat. If they're well-trained dogs, they go for the throat, which is fine. Pit, 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 pit. No! Fucking dicks! Your tyres are gonna be fucked by now. I'll tell you what my limit is, people that don't pit.
Oh no.
What?
One of the biggest news is out of Petite Le Mans.
See, someone's pitting me. Fuck you! The guy behind me's pitting.
Wankstone.
What a fucking asshole! They're gonna pit on like lap 27. Please pit on lap. This is. I just realised this is my final hope for them as well, isn't it? If they don't pit now, then
Pretty
we're
much.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the game would let
Like-
them run out of fuel.
Imagine if they did though.
There's got to be a limit in the game telling them like, okay, you can get to this amount and then come in.
You'd
I mean, it
think
could,
that.
but I don't know when they'd conk out. That's the issue. I was learning to live. No one living a lie. Problem is, my tyre. I shouldn't have pit. I really shouldn't have. I reckon this probably could have made it to the end.
So how fucked are we?
Very.
If they don't pit in a minute, we're fucked.
Oh. To be fair, I've completely not been paying any attention.
Pit, 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 pit. Please. Yes! Yes! Thank fuck!
Oh, yes, the pitting!
Right, don't spin
Top
the car.
10 greatest anime comeback.
Don't spin the car. Don't do anything stupid. Don't be a retard.
For the love of God, don't jinx it.
But at the same time, suck my genitalia.
Are we doing good now?
We're in the lead.
Maybe.
Yes. Go, car. Look at that. Fuck you, Yoshida. Fuck you, Sasaki. Fucking Sylvia driving knob end. And fuck the Subaru Legacy too.
Yeah.
Not to the same extent though, because the Subaru Legacy is a cool car.
Challenger is best car confirmed.
Yes. All of the cars will bow before the Dodge Challenger RT Hemi when it comes to Japanese racing. The 1970 Challenger will then go on to win the GT 500. Clearly. Well, I was learning to white people.
I mean, there was a Challenger that like won France or something.
Won France?
Hold on. Was either a Dodge Challenger or a Barracuda one there.
Dodge Challenger and Barracuda.
Yeah.
Pink boy! Pink boy that's finally winning. They pitted on the last lap, AK. It was the most nerve-wracking thing I think I've experienced so far in this game. But the pink boy has won. Or will win in a second. Provided, like, I don't run out of fuel or Chrysler-isms set in. While I was learning to live. Anyways. We did not get that sub 2 minute lap as the game tried to say. So we are across the line. Look at that. Fuck me. Good job, AI. Anyways,
Fucking hell.
161,850 credits. And discount on everything, which we mostly already had because we've used quite a few dodges. Anyways, wait for it to load. 41,500 credits.
There we go, jeez.
And there we go. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time I'm going to be taking a look at the 160 kill myself of Silverstone GP circuit. So join us for that. Until then, farewell.